Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Dr. Korachi and in this video here we are going to learn about hacking Windows machines using USB infectious media generator. Now, for this attack to succeed, we need to rely heavily on human interactions and deceptions to convince the target to insert this USB into their computer. As a reminder, social engineering is a type of manipulation that uses a human psychology to trick people into taking actions that are not in their best interest. Now, why this attack is so serious? One of the interesting incidents involving infectious USB is Stuxnet. Now, this Stuxnet is a very complicated computer worm that was discovered back in 2010. It is believed to have been created by United States and Israel as a cyber weapon against Iranian nuclear facility there. Now, Stuxnet is a complex software that is designed to target and infect industrial control system. And by the way, Stuxnet spreads through USB drives with the help of social engineering techniques in order for it to exploit the Windows vulnerability. Now it is time to show you how we're going to use Kali Linux and Meterpreter to create this USB infectious media. Okay, so the screen you're looking at, this is the social engineer toolkit. And to start, basically go click application, see social engineering tools, and click here, you get this menu. Now, the focus will be on the social engineering attacks. So we will pick number 1 here. Okay. And then you could see from the menu, there are many different type of attack vectors, like website attack vector, spear phishing, create a payload and listener, mass mailer, QR code, wireless, and so on. But the focus will be on number 3, which is the infectious media generator. Okay. Now, the infectious USB module will create an auto-run.inf file and the Metasploit payload. Now, with the use of auto-run.inf, you can add the malware within the payload right here. Okay, and then you could copy those 2 files into USB drive. Okay, and then you just have to use the social engineering skills to convince the victim to insert the USB inside the computer. Now, remember, this option will create 2 files, the autorun.inf and the payload. And both of these files, they should be what? In the USB drive. Now, here it says, well, it will automatically run if autorun is enabled, which means that the autorun feature inside the Windows should be enabled because the Windows Explorer, okay, will launch programs from inserted storage drives and other media automatically. Okay, for now, we're going to choose file format exploits, okay? And then we type the IP address 96.11. Okay, which is basically the my machine here. Okay, now here you could see it, you have multiple different type of payloads, for DLL injection attacks, Windows Media, and Word RTF object. We have Adobe Flash Player, okay, and some other PDF readers from different companies as well, in addition to Adobe. But right now we focus on number 13, which is Adobe PDF Embedded EXE Social Engineering. Number 13. Okay. Now, the default payload operations selected. Now, SAT will generate a normal PDF. Okay, you could use your own PDF for that tag if you have a specific one, or you could use the built-in blank. There's nothing, just a blank PDF file. For the demonstration, we choose number 2 here. Now, We choose also number 2 for Windows Meterpreter Reverse TCP because simply it allows the Meterpreter shell to be established between the target and the attacker's machine. Okay. Number 2. Now we choose also the same IP. Okay. And let's say this port. Now, I just want to give you an idea, but you should not do that. You could, instead of this, the fake IP here, or, or your internal IP, okay, you could put down your real IP, the one you connect to the internet, and you choose this port. Now, you could configure the router in the firewall settings. Anytime a packet coming to your system with this port 444, it will route it to the Meterpreter machine, which means what? Anybody, anybody you send the PDF file to, okay, or the USB drive, okay, if they insert it and they, insert the USB drive or clicked directly on the PDF file, it will create a reverse shell back to your system through your router here. But of course, again, don't do it. Okay, now waiting to create the payload here. Okay, give it a few seconds. Okay, so the payload has been created and all payloads get sent to the template PDF file directory, which is we're going to show you. Your attack has been created in SAT home directory. It's called root.sat folder auto run. The two files, the one I discussed, there will be two files inside the folder auto run. Note there's a backup copy of the PDF file also on the same folder here. Now, okay, you just have to copy these files into the USB drive. Now, do I need to create a listener? No, because we're not attempting any sort of attacks. So answer will be no. Okay, canceling machine. Now here, let me show you the file. Okay, if you see here right now, I'm already inside PWD. I'm already inside the .sat, which is the social engineering directory here. Now, if I say clear ls, now let me show you something. This is the folder in blue. Now, if I say cd auto run, okay, ls. Now, those are the two files that has been created here. Okay, now let's go and see the content of the autorun.inf. I say cat autorun.inf. Okay, and here you can see the PDF file, which is basically a malicious executable file, but in a PDF format. And here is the auto run, the one that is going to initiate the malware once the victim insert the USB into their own computer here. Okay, now let me just step back and do ls. Now here, this is the backup file that was created. Okay. If you, in case if you do not want to use the auto run, simply you could use the template.pdf file. And that's it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button below. By subscribing, you'll be notified when I release new videos, and you'll be supporting my channel so that I can continue to create more content like this. Thank you again for watching.